Thank you, Madam General Evaluator. Thank you, Toastmasters, guests, and of course, thank you, John, for that excellent speech. As the introduction explained, and I want to applaud that introduction, it was a great way of talking about the speech without taking up your time. That's a technique I should use more of. His project, presenting the results, is part of his high performance leadership program. And he asked me in particular to look at, did he make the material relatable to the audience? Did he balance authenticity and gravitas with hope? And did he give a meaningful takeaway to the audience? Now, to cut to the chase, the answer is yes. But I'd like to talk about how he did that, make a few suggestions for how he might have done it better, and then to give a challenge, a very hopeful challenge. But at the beginning, John, you oriented us in time 4 months ago and the subject matter. And I was prepared for very erudite and not terribly exciting speech about bureaucracy and electrical engineering. But you helped us relate to the problem with this wonderful image of the nervous system. We all have bodies. We understand that part. So I thought, okay, good. I see what's going on here. And then the problem of the bandage. We've all had bandages. And then the outcomes. You took it to another level. We all liked the one, didn't like the other. So immediately we are emotionally engaged in the problem. Well done. You caught yourself on the need for, it was so well done, you caught yourself on the need for a blank screen so we could stop at this point and just absorb and move on. But that you caught on your own. It was also a little bit funny. So if your sense of humor goes that way. Now, one thing that balanced this humor or lighthearted approach and established your authenticity was your frank expression of success, no, and then success, yes. A very structured approach to presenting your results, almost as if you're an engineer of some sort. It really worked, and it established, it made us trust you. You were authentic, and we could believe what you were saying because it was clearly laid out that way. The meaningful takeaways, the lessons learned, you had a lessons learned section. So we had a bunch of takeaways. One of the best parts of the takeaway about thanking people is you immediately put it into effect. You didn't just say, thank your team. You thanked your team, which was both polite and a proper thing to do, but it made us believe that, yes, this is a good thing to do, and it really worked. We should do it. I would like to challenge you with that wrap-up. That wrap-up took the whole thing in a different direction, a powerful direction. Up until that point, the presentation was personal. It was you, your project, Seattle City Life, electricity, which is dear to us, but rarely a matter of life and death. Then the charge related it to a burning issue of our day, something which is unfortunately universal. See something, say something, use communication. I'm not sure how you make it work, but you have a bigger speech there. I challenge you to do it over, but start with the burning issue earlier. I don't know how to make it work, but you are a good engineer. I think you can do it. Madam General Evaluator.
Thank you, Randy, for